Hello and welcome to this live update number 13. Let's do mm, some bubbles. Nah, we don't like that. That's old film footage. let's do that for a laugh. 8mm. Yeah. Welcome to this live update. And as you know, those of you that saw the update yesterday, I wasn't feeling too well yesterday. Plus, I was feeling a bit like, not anything to do with the virus or anything. Just physically, I wasn't that well either. I was having trouble concentrating and putting words together, and it just wouldn't have made for a good update. It really wouldn't. To give you some perspective, I filmed it on the bench and I scrapped it after because it was just awful. I couldn't formulate proper sentences, and it was substandard. So that went, and I was feeling a bit meh about what I was painting as well, because I'm painting white, I guess, and it's challenging. It is challenging. It's more challenging than I thought it would be, actually. But yeah, I'm looking at it today with a fresh set of eyes, and I mean, even this Peacekeeper bot, I think he's called, couldn't even remember the name of him yesterday. So I'm doing him. Not easy to paint, difficult areas to access, and so on. But it's all right. I'm doing okay with it. I'm relatively happy. I've just got his backpack and some of the stuff on the back. It's got like part of his machinery, like a little exhaust port there even, to do. I've got this buddy bot to do. Lenses and metal and cables to do on him. And so that's my aim of what I want to do today. I have filmed a new intro again today, which will hopefully go up later. If not, it'll be tomorrow, but that's okay. Yeah, so I'm feeling better today than I did yesterday, and my thanks go to Mrs. Mini Warzone, who stepped in for me yesterday to do the live update. Thank you, Mrs. Mini Warzone. You did an admirable job. Thank you so much. Actually, I'm getting fed up with this 8mm one. Now let's go to documentary. There you go. Silver screen. Oh, that's even more like a bit Charlie Chaplin. Yeah, I just playing around with these settings basically. I've spoken to my mum today. She sounds well and happy today, which is great. Saying she wishes she had a little pet of some kind, as a company. So yeah, it's a shame she hasn't got anything really. Even a little budgerigar would have been good for her now. But yeah, so we'll see. See if I can sort something out for her when this is all over. It's blooming cold today, isn't it? I'm freezing. I'm sat here in the studio. The heating's on. I can feel the heat coming, but as soon as I move away from the heater, man, it is chilly. Very chilly. I'm hugging my coffee. And so yeah, so hobby wise, that's what I've got going on today. Hopefully, I know it's doable finishing these figures up today. That would give me an extra 3 figures for Zombicide. And the next one on the list is actually a civilian. Once I've done that one, so for Zombicide Invader, this is Baraka. Is it? What's she called? Yeah, no, Baraka. She's called Baraka. She's a soldier. The next one on the list is a civilian. I can't remember his name, but he looks pretty cool. He does look pretty cool. So, and then I've got another civilian then a soldier, then a civilian, then a soldier. Soldiers kind of have white armor, and they kind of got their nationality flags painted on the plates of their armor, which is challenging. I mean, this is South Africa. I've done the best I can. Got it on her shin. I think there's some Russian ones later on. But yeah, I'm just trying to warm myself up because it's so cold. I can't believe how cold it is. But yeah, so this is my update. I've got the window, well, the window's shut, but the curtains are open, so I've got the sun streaming in. It recommends if you have a hobby or something to sit by a window. I had my letter yesterday from the NHS saying isolate for 12 weeks. So that's me off work for another 12 weeks. I did promise I'll get my digital marketing course done at that time, which I will do. And yeah, so that's a goal for me to do. I said I was going to cut the grass today. I don't know if I will because it's just so cold. The front grass. I did the back lawn several days ago now, but yeah, maybe we'll see. Anyway, let's have some of this coffee, warm me up a bit inside. Always make sure you stay warm, folks, especially in times like this. So yeah, I'm going to finish these figures up. Gotta do this. She's got like a head jewelry. She's South African. She's got, I don't know if it's anything to do with her ethnicity, but she's wearing some kind of jewelry on her head, like a jewel there with a headband, and it's pretty cool. I've got to go over the bases again to solidify them. I am also thinking of going over at some point the tanks I did for this game, the tentacles on the tanks, because they're all matte varnished, and I know matte varnish is the way to go, especially if you're going to be filming games. But I kind of like the slimy look, so rather than go gloss, I might just go if I've still got it here, I might just go with a satin. Yeah, I've got plenty of satin. Should be enough for those guys. Yeah, I think so. So yeah, I might just hit it with the satin, their tentacles, just so it doesn't look matte, but it doesn't shine overtly. I'm hoping that'll be okay. And if not, then whatever, dude. Whatever. So yes, I'm back on this. After this video, I shall be I want to film it on the bench. I wanted to do, well, initially I thought, do I do a tutorial for these characters, and I came to the conclusion no, because I kind of, with a tutorial you really need to know what you're doing ahead and in advance, and I don't. I'm kind of just going along, not making it up as I go, but discovering it as I go, and that wouldn't look good for a tutorial. So yeah, I'll just talk about what I've done at the end, I guess. And I'll do highlight final showcase, and then I can talk about the soldiers and the recipe for their white armor. I'll tell you now, for the sentry bot, he's a dirty white anyway, so I used the Celestia grey, but really thinned down to the black primer is kind of showing through, and that is the look I wanted. It's exactly the look I wanted, so that is totally intentional. Yeah, so I've not put, well, I've put one recess shade around the faceplate on him. You can't see it there, but I have done that. But other than that, I've not done any shade washing on them. yeah, so that's what I got going on. So anyway, I will end this now because it's not intended to be a long update. Thank you very much for your time. So health-wise, I'm still okay. My family is still okay, and I hope you guys are still okay. I'll catch you on the next one. So bye for now, folks. Bye bye.